Hello, chums. Are you ready to sit at the round table? That's right, today we're going to be playing a bit of King Arthur, Knight's Tale. So welcome, video chums, to another Let's Play with me, RC. This is a Steam exclusive game at the moment, and this game is newly released this week as an early access game, so it's not a finished game, keep that in mind. In fact, I think it's only got a couple of missions in it so far, but it's already got some very, very positive feedback and reviews coming from players, so should be interesting to check out. It's supposed to be like a hybrid between like a character RPG and a turn-based strategy game, that kind of thing, but it's got a very, for lack of a better description, it's got a very Diablo type of feel to it with the art style. You know, it's very dark, it's very fantasy, but it looks pretty cool. So we're gonna start a new campaign here and jump in. It says you can pick between classic mode or roguelike mode. Your progress in roguelike, your progress is automatically saved. Every choice in death is permanent. I think we're just gonna go with classic. Classic would indicate that is the way to play, or the way they intended you to play, perhaps. Roguelike almost sounds like an Iron Man style, way of going through the game. You know, every death is permanent, start from the beginning type of situation. But yeah, I hadn't heard much about this game up until its early access release this week. But I was really surprised and kind of excited to check it out once I saw the art style, because I'm a big fan of the Diablo series.
Wake up, Knight.
Who isn't, right?
You must take up your arms again. This is all very confusing. I know. Focus. Breathe. It will all become clear soon. You were fighting in the last great battle for Britannia.
Oh, nice cinematic so far.
Arthur's adversaries marched against the once and future king. You have committed dreadful acts to fulfill your destiny. Do you remember the earth trembling? Can you recall the gathering of terrible armies? You saw Camelot burning and watched the power of magic tearing apart the world at its seams. You led knights and monsters into a deadly storm of fury and blood. You destroyed the ladies of the sun and the lords of the winter.
Right through the chest that lady took that. Good God.
You have killed King Arthur, and with his dying breath, he struck you down. You both died, and yet you both live. You have unleashed something that cannot be stopped. The tide of madness and pain will swallow us all. I have brought you back to end this nightmare, Sir Mordred. I want you to go on a knightly quest. I want you to finish what you have begun. Kill King Arthur.
Time to finish the fight.
He has become after I took his dying vessel to Avalon. Sir Mordred, living and breathing.
Oh, that kind of transition was strange.
Truly alive.
I thought they were going to show like the title at the end of that like epic song.
Serves him right anyway. I've set this dread knight on a dark path, and for now, I can only watch where it takes him. I've brought back King Arthur's nemesis, and wonder if I made the right choice. Mordred did the impossible, after all. Almost killed the king, who cannot be killed. And that's how the nightmare began.
Okay, so there we are. Really nice cinematics. I don't know that I'd say they are like of, Blizzard quality, but they're getting close. Getting close. Not too shabby there. So the way this controls, I thought it was all going to be mouse based, but right now I'm using the WASD keys to move our knight around. And he only has so many areas in which he can move here. So for example, it's actually kind of interesting the way the character controls. Like, if I'm at a standstill here, if I hit W and go up, he kind of moves like a pretty far way. Same thing if I'm facing up and hit down. He takes a few steps, and it's kind of interesting. We'll see how that plays out here. The control doesn't feel exactly like one-to-one, you know?
I'm here to teach you some manners, lad. Time to
Oh, wow.
your share of glory, knights.
Alright, so we got basic fight. Okay, so you can click these at any point to see some tutorials, which is nice. Characters use action points. Oh man, action points. Haven't used those before. To act in combat, like moving and activating skills. It refills at the start of every turn. Around the selected character, you can see a highlighted area. This is the character's movement range. It determines the maximum distance that the character can move with their current AP. When you select a skill, the highlighted area changes in both shape and color. Wow, this is a lot to dump on somebody. Okay, so it's not that long. I was about to say, like, how long does this go on for? It's a lot of text to dump on somebody. This is an attack range, which determines the maximum distance the character can reach with that skill. Okay, so let's say we want to strike. I'm assuming strike is just the normal. So if I go here.
It's just a light wound.
Oh, he hit me right off the bat. What a jerk. Alright, so we strike that guy. And... okay, so the action points are very, very tiny in the bottom here, right? How many curses can be negated? Physical injuries. End turn. Are these... okay, those are your action points. So I have one action point. Okay, so I could move one space. Or... yeah, I can just sit here. Whatever. One AP preserved. Okay, so that does carry on to the next round. Okay.
Damn, that felt good. But where am I?
Where am
I
I?
thought that dying can change a man, but I might be wrong.
Hey, who's there? I can hear you. Let me out.
Okay, so we can use the mouse for movement as well. Okay, it's just you can't use the left click, you have to use the right click. Okay, let's try this out. Some guy was saying, let me out. Is he here?
What is this thing? Is it worth dying for?
That's a great question. Loot. During your adventures, you may gather loot from various locations. However, you can only equip and manage your loot between missions on the adventure map. Okay. I heard somebody, like, yelling or saying, let me out. Was it here? Locked. You should look around in these halls. So I assume we're looking for a key. So let's go find. Yeah, so the control is a bit strange at first to get used to, but it definitely grows on you quick. The, I will say the game is also very dark.
Help me, and I will help you.
Okay, so he's behind that door. Let me see what's in here. Anything? I did get some gold from that first body there, so that's why I'm checking.
Well, well, well. Sir Kay, King Arthur's seneschal, in a dungeon rotting away, a hero's reward. An honest and capable man.
And everything is voice acted. That's pretty amazing.
Like an untended blade.
Sir Mordred, the Scourge of Britannia is back. Avalon is not a place for your treacherous kind.
Wow.
Are you real? Or just a ghost? Tell me, Mordred, do you remember killing me? Help me escape, traitor. Then we may talk. I keep my promises. I will help you, Mordred. The powers that rule this land decided to trust you with our fate. I don't know how to feel about that. But soon, you must make your very first decisions. I've already told you. Avalon, the island of the fallen knights. And this is Castle Camelot. Yes, not the one that you remember, though.
So interesting. I really like this. I like, you know, tales of King Arthur and stuff like that already, but like the idea that he's undead and everything like that I think is kind of cool. I'm sure it's been done before, but it's nothing that I've ever actually like really experienced or played around with. So kind of something a little bit different. I like that.
Great. That's my arm over there. Finally. I feel more useful now.
You think a sword
Ooh, sorry guys.
We must get out of here.
Snuck up on me.
Go to the door and let me handle this.
All right. So we now have our second party member.
Rascals! I told you that you will pay for this.
Rascals. How dare you, sir? Rascal?
surprise.
Take them one by one.
Alright, so his other ability is Stigma. It costs us 20% vulnerability to target for one turn. These guys don't have enough HP to really worry about, though. That's the thing. Alright, so now we can switch over to our other guy. Okay, so the controlling of characters is very easy, which I like. Oh, wow, we got a crit there. Very nice.
Well, I'm still standing.
I've come to the realization in my life that I like turn-based strategy RPG style games, but I don't like when they get way too complicated. When I know a lot of people like a lot of moving pieces and, you know, random events and stuff like that. I don't mind a little bit of that, but I feel like some games throw you into it way too soon. They're like, here's all this random crap happening at once. This game is really kind of taking its time to get us into it here, and I dig that. I like when a game kind of like lets you baby step into it, if that makes sense. We got Sigil for heavy armor, so it said we can't do anything with that until after the mission, so we'll check that out soon. And I know it's a tutorial. It's sort of a tutorial's way, or it's a tutorial's job to kind of baby step you in, right?
Prepare for battle.
All right, so he's letting us know this will be a big fight here. But there are a lot of games out there that come out with a tutorial and they either like over info dump in the tutorial and they don't just like teach you tricks along the way as the game unfolds. They try to teach you everything right in the first level, and it's just like, guys, it's not a platformer. This is like a big, complicated game. You gotta teach things along the way. Introduce new enemies with new mechanics along the way. You can't throw everything in the first level.
Sir Kay, you are really persistent, but I can't let you walk free.
You don't have much choice in the matter now, Warden.
Which one will die first?
Oh, that guy's got 20 HP. Better watch out. We don't have enough AP. Alright, so if I move here... From here, can you attack from there? It gave me like a little attack thing, but I guess not. Alright, we'll just carry those over, I guess, then. Oh! Oh, now we're surrounded. Alright, select our main guy. Let's take this guy out. Let's switch back to our other dude. Alright, so he's got a shield that he can block with. Lucky for him. I am gonna go...
It's just a light.
Oh, jeez. They just beat me up here. And... I'm gonna cast my little... Stigma spell on that guy. Oh, that actually did some damage, too. Okay, I was not expecting that. Alright, so... I wish the UI, and I'm going to hit escape real quick here, because I want to see what options we have. So, under gameplay, we We have move camera speed. I would really like the option to make elements of the UI bigger. Because the UI is very beautiful. It works with the game really well. I like the look of it. However, the one thing I do have to say... Let's see, shadow detail. We can actually put this up to high. Why not? I don't see anything about the UI. What is this? Oh, that's just volume of user stuff. Okay. Yeah, anyway, the reason I'm bringing it up is just that the UI that they have here is actually very beautiful. Like, it matches the style of the game and everything. The map up here, like, everything's out of the way and you can keep the action in the middle. They've done a very good job with that. However, the problem I have is that some of the emblems and stuff on here are so tiny. Like, if you look at your actual abilities, you could see that it takes 3 action points, but the little green dots are so tiny. Like, those need to be a lot bigger, in my opinion. I can barely see them. And the text down here and the icons are so tiny as well. I know it's like made for PC and everything, but this stuff could be bigger, in my opinion. This is early access, so obviously it's not a final game, so just keep that in mind, guys. These are just thoughts I have. Alright, let's just take that guy out. He's done.
Awaiting your command.
And I think we'll take this guy out too. There we go.
Nothing left to kill.
Hear ya. Alright, so that is that.
What's this?
We've got a chest.
What do we have there?
So we're getting runes and sigils and stuff like that. I wonder how that works. I guess we'll find out once we get out of here. Maybe we could check out our inventory.
Careful. It's quite a crowd.
You know very well that diplomacy was never my strong suit.
Alright, so we have a fight in the middle there. You could see it marked. How far around can we go here without being noticed? I guess we don't even really have to fight there. Oh no, you will eventually fight here, but we can sneak up on this guy at least.
Do I ever grow tired of killing?
Do I ever grow tired of killing? Alright, let's turn this map around here so we can actually see what we're doing. So wait, can I not...
Awaiting your command.
Can I not walk into this area? What is this? What is this? Wait, why can't I... Why can't I attack him? What's going on? Alright, we got all kinds of stuff here. Character orientation has a huge impact in combat. You can rotate characters by right-clicking on them and dragging. Character with the shield will take reduced frontal damage, blah, blah, blah. So obviously you don't want them stabbing you in the back, right? Reserve consumes all remaining HP to save some for the next turn. The hero will get 1-2-3 bonus AP for 1-3-6 AP reserved. Okay, makes sense. With remaining AP, you can use Overwatch to end a character's turn with extra effects. So where was Overwatch at? Because I didn't see that previously. It doesn't really show the icon on the UI, so I don't know. Okay. I get what Overwatch is. Exploring the area before battle rewards you with information. The more deployment areas you discover, the more tactical options you will have at the beginning of the combat. You can select any area you discover for deployment. Okay, but I can't hit this guy, right? I guess we're not technically... Well, let's see what deploy is. Deploy areas or red zones on the map directly before special combat encounters. Entering such zone allow characters to choose their initial positions before the battle starts. Oh. Select your heroes one by one, place them into the green area by left click. Okay. So that's all we're doing. I didn't even notice that, the deploy hero thing up there. I was just like, why can't I attack yet? But now that makes total sense. So this is as close as we could get to this guy. Boom. Got him. Alright, so we don't want to go too far ahead with this guy. One of our objectives is to keep him alive, so... I guess we'll put him over there. Okay, so where is Overwatch? There's Cleave. Here's Overwatch. Okay, so they don't really spell it out for you. And you can hit reserve too. So let's do an Overwatch. Why not? If somebody gets close to us. Oh, I like that. I like that you actually select where your Overwatch is aimed. So if anybody comes into those 3 squares, that's where he'll hit them. I really like that because in a lot of games, you know, XCOMs and stuff like that, you'll set up Overwatch, but it's never quite clear like where the enemy needs to be for that to trigger sometimes. So that's actually pretty cool. Alright, so these guys did not get close enough to come after us, but what are you gonna do? Take this guy up. We'll put him into Overwatch. And we'll take this guy up. We'll get a hit on him. And we don't have enough, so we'll do the reserve thing.
I'm injured.
Rough. Oh, what a jerk. Runs away. You see that?
I am ready.
That guy's done. Done. Alright, so if I run here, I'll be shielded. So let's do that. And my other guy's out of AP, so he's probably going to take another hit here, but that's okay. We're learning. We're learning as things go here. Wow, it wasn't very good shield, was it? Alright, we
I am ready.
don't have any ranged at all. If I go here... Okay, so I will be able to hit him if I go here. So we'll get one good hit on him. That's it. We'll get this guy close enough at least. Hit the old reserve. Destroy that man.
What master do these soldiers serve anyway?
That would be Sir Tywelin.
Lead me to him. I want to explain him that this is my castle now.
We will definitely explain him. The throne room. I sense a big fight coming on. What do you guys think?
So, you are back as well, traitor. You probably don't remember me.
I got to applaud the team behind this too for getting voice acting for everything. Like, that's a huge plus. Like, and not just getting voice acting, but the voice acting is good. It's well written too. Like, I played games where you have voice acting and the dialogue just goes on and on and on, and it's just like the dialogue in this is snappy. It's quick. It gets to the point. I like that. I don't like when things just like drag out and out and out, like I am right now. Let's continue. I don't even care who you are.
Just a walking corpse, cheated out of his death. And I will make everyone suffer for this injustice.
Damn.
He was Sir Tywelin, a once noble warrior with 2 sons, both knights.
He is not. The unholy storm wrecked the ship that brought the dying king to Avalon. And the raging tempest, something was waiting for the ship. And then the darkness took the king, and all of us in its embrace. Arthur is beyond the Bridge of Sorrows, dwelling on the accursed land of midnight. Whatever you do, you need more than a blade to break my curse.
All right, we're gonna pass right into the fighting here. We're gonna skip some of the exposition here. Obviously, if you guys are interested in this game, you'll have plenty of time to go chew the fat with the story and check it out, because it seems worth it. But I want to at least get through the first mission here for you guys so you can get a good idea what to expect. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the game, if you're interested, is only on Steam at the moment and is currently $34.99. Let's reserve that. Oh, no, we don't want to end. Let's see. So first things first, let's get... If I go here, I can still attack. If I go there, he'll attack me, I guess. Let's go here to this guy. Oh, wow, 2 for 2. That was not great, was it?
It's just a light wound.
Oh, we had another guy over there. I did not even see him. Okay, let's use the healing potion, because I did see that I had one for this guy here, so let's use that. Could I cleave this guy? Another block. Okay, that was good though. That was a good hit. Alright, let's go back to our other guy here. Let's do the stigma on him. Let's do a cleave on this guy. I'll do another cleave on that guy. I'm doing what we can here.
I'm injured.
Injured? Oh, he doesn't mean actually injured. Okay, that guy's done. What are we doing on health? We're okay. I think my other guy, he doesn't have any more health potions, so... Where are we at? Okay, you're gonna reserve... Kill him. We're gonna run you behind here, so you can go after that guy. And we don't have enough for Overwatch.
Try harder.
Stigma that guy. Stab him.
Taste mine.
Stab him. Nice. 11 hit on that. I'll take it. Nailed it. Got him.
Nothing left to kill.
It's like I can hear him walking. He's got to get to place.
You must make a choice, Mordred. This is merely the first in a chain of similar decisions that will eventually determine what kind of leader you will be. Tell me, what will happen to Camelot?
Okay, interesting. So this is kind of cool. You get to sort of pick and choose the way you want to run things. So you can see here, I have decided this is my throne room now, and my band of selected knights will fulfill my destiny. It's very selfish, but if you want to go evil, that's the way to go. It's a top pick too. You see that? I have been chosen by the Lady of the Lake as a protector of Camelot. I will not take this throne, but I'll make my round table and take on this quest. I always venture on the side of good, even if I am undead. I feel like people want to be, vindicated, and they want to prove themselves and that kind of thing. I think he wants to prove that he's still a good guy, so let's do that. Now, the one thing I will say about this game, though, is I feel like the name doesn't do it enough justice. It's like King Arthur Knight's Tale. It's like very, very generic name. I feel like it needs like a much more pronounced name that would like let you know like what you're dealing with here. You're dealing with like undead King Arthur, right? Like I feel like you should be dealing with like what should it be called? Like King Arthur, Dead and Loving It? I don't know. Something to that extent. But like the title does not tell me what we're dealing with here. It almost sounds like it would just be another King Arthur story, but this is obviously a very different take. King Arthur, Land of the Dead. I don't know, guys. Something like that. King Arthur, Death's Curse. How about that? Something. I'll throw it out to you. That's what I think. So this is the summation of what we got here. Here's our XP. No curse, no injury, so we're good there. We did pick up a bunch of stuff here. These are our sigils. Sigils and runes here that we can kind of go through, I think. So let's hit continue. All right, so we are now on sort of like a map screen here. And we click on our characters. We have a skill tree. Your heroes receive 2 skill points each time they level up. You can spend your skill points on masteries that enhance your existing abilities or new passive skills. You can gain additional active skills by unlocking higher skill tiers. Okay, so you got like a whole skill tree to put together here, so that's really cool. And this is where we can put on our armor and all that. I'm curious. Oh, every hero has a loyalty chart, which represents their commitment to their leader, Sir Mordred. So his is very average, because he's not quite on board with Sir Mordred. It's similar to a hero's alignment, then the hero will receive bonuses. Okay, so the more you prove your worth to your characters, the better bonuses you'll get, it sounds like. If not, the hero's going to suffer penalties. If Mordred becomes the very thing the hero stands against, it will leave your service forever. Wow. So you got to make sure you stick with them. Okay, so the healing potion looks like he's got that back. So maybe you get a new healing potion every quest. Everybody gets one, maybe. That's what it looks like so far. But okay, let's see what we got here. So we got Rune of Sharpness, rune for two-handed weapons. So that would go to our guy here. And where would he wear that? Up here? Okay, great. And the rest we have are armor sigils. So we're going to look for those pluses. That's a +3. That looks pretty good. And what do you got? We'll give this guy this one. That looks pretty good too. All right, now we have the skill tree. Okay, so we have available points to spend. So you have, let's see, we got his strike already. We have armorer plus 25% HP from armor type items. Left click to learn. That's pretty cool. So better defense for, I guess, tanking and that kind of thing. I feel like, and again, I know this is early access and stuff, but I feel like this needs to be fleshed out a little bit better to know like what's a button and what isn't. Like, I guess these 4 things here are, because it doesn't really technically look like a tree. I guess we're going from top to bottom. I think that's how World of Warcraft has theirs set up as well, and I'm sure many other RPGs too. But it doesn't look like anything branches into each other. Usually a skill tree keeps branching, hence the tree, right, into other abilities and stuff. So these 4 abilities are available to learn, but it doesn't look like they really coincide or work with other things, if that makes sense. So vitality is increased to 3, or by 3, I should say. Every dot affects the hero for 1 less turn. That's actually really helpful. Plus 20 mental resistance. I kind of like the armor bonus. I think we're gonna get that this time. Left click to learn. Boom. So, and next time I think we're gonna get the DOT or dot resistance. Let's pick something up from here. Damage focus. Gain 10% damage for every unspent action point from the previous turn. That's actually pretty sweet. So that's where your carried over action points will come in. If you have 2 you didn't use, you'll get 20% extra damage on the next turn. That's pretty cool. Just in general, deal 10% more damage. I feel like that is probably the better route to take. Okay, let's go. That looks good. All right, guys. I think that is actually a good look here. We're about, yeah, we're just over the 30-minute mark, and I think that gives you a really good idea of what this game is all about. You know, introducing the skill trees and the map here. Yeah, it looks like this is the next mission we have. So, yeah, this is King Arthur Knight's Tale. It's on Steam right now. It's $34.99. It's currently in early access. There's only so much of the game to play. There isn't much. But what is there seems like really, really good. Like, this doesn't feel like early access caliber. This feels like the game is really fleshed out, and maybe they're just working on a lot of the mission structure stuff for the game. But this is really, really cool. Yeah, I like it. A few critiques here and there throughout the first mission, but nothing game-breaking or crazy or anything. I think it's really well done. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to us here at Video Chums, because we come out with fun Let's Plays like this and other gameplay videos all the time. And of course, I have my own personal YouTube channel at youtube.com/watchggrc, and there you're going to want to watch my reviews, watch my vlogs, that kind of thing, and just stick around, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Subscribe to both channels. I don't think you'll be sorry. I think you'll enjoy both. And of course, as always, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.